अस्सलामुअलैकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है दैट इज़ अबाउट क्लॉजेस। व्हाट इज़ अ क्लॉज, व्हाट आर इट्स टाइप्स, व्हाट आर क्लॉज यूज्ड फॉर, व्हाई डू वी यूज़ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ क्लॉजेस। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। आफ्टर वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम हमारी वीडियो आने वाली है आपके सामने, तो काइंडली इसको कंप्लीट देखिएगा और लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब भी कीजिएगा। खैर, हम स्टार्ट करते हैं क्लॉज के साथ। तो क्लॉज इज़ बेसिकली अ ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स दैट गिव meaning. A group of words that gives meaning is called as a clause. Now when I say meaning, it does not mean that it must give us the complete meaning. Clauses never give the complete meaning, but a clause must contain a verb. Whenever we say that a complete meaning are obviously given by a complete sentence, and a complete sentence can be analyzed on the basis of its structure. The structure of a sentence consists of two basic elements. One is the subject and the other is the predicate. Predicate contains a verb. So whenever there is a verb in a group of words but that does not give complete meaning, it becomes a clause. So clause की क्या definition है कि clause is a group of words that does not give complete meaning. It must contain a verb. अगर क्लॉज में वर्ब नहीं होगा तो वो क्लॉज नहीं फ्रेज बन जाएगा. A clause will be called as a phrase when it does not, like a group of words will be called as a phrase when it does not contain any particular meaning, and if when it does not contain any particular verb, and if it contains a verb then it will be called as a clause. So clause आपस में combine होते हैं तो they make sentences. Clauses से sentences बनाए जाते हैं. Like when you combine two different clauses, they make complex sentence, and when we combine two same independent clauses, they make a compound sentence. A simple sentence is formed by only one independent clause. Here we have two kinds of clauses. One is the dependent clause and the other is the independent clause. An independent clause makes a statement or asks question that can act as a complete sentence. What does it mean? It means that an independent clause alone can stand or act as a sentence. It does not need any other kind of clause to complete its meaning. So an independent clause is always a complete sentence. It contains a verb, it contains a subject at the same time in a sentence. That is how it completes the structure. For example, the dog barks. Present simple, present indefinite का सबसे easy sentence है. We are playing cricket, they are going to school. This is another type of another example of the independent clause. A dependent clause cannot act as a complete sentence. Why? Because it does not contain both the subject and the predicate at the same time. One reason. Secondly, because it starts with or it begins with a subordinating conjunction. As I mentioned before, when we combine different clauses, they form a complete sentence. So clauses are combined by conjunctions. Two kind of conjunction do we use. One is the coordinating conjunction and the other is the subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction is used when a dependent clause is linked to an independent one, because a dependent clause will always start from the subordinating conjunction. जब भी किसी subordinating conjunction से कोई भी एक group of words start होगा तो आप समझ जाएंगे कि वो क्या है, वो एक subordinating clause है. जैसे पहले एग्जांपल हमने देखी, the dog barks या the dogs bark, and if I say when the dogs bark or when the dog barks, what happens then? You don't know. So when acts as a subordinating conjunction here, तो जिस वजह से हमारा जो सेंटेंस है वो पूरा नहीं होता. तो आई होप आज का जो टॉपिक है अबाउट द क्लॉजेस, यू मस्ट हैव अंडरस्टूड इट कम्प्लीटली एंड ईजीली. इंशाल्लाह इसके बारे में नेक्स्ट वीडियो जो होगी वो हमारी सेंटेंस की टाइप्स पे होगी. तब तक के लिए अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई, इफ़ यू लाइक दिस वीडियो, काइंडली शेयर इट, सब्सक्राइब टू द चैनल and watch the video completely. If there are any queries or questions, you can ask in the comment, or you can watch the video again to completely understand it. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.